Hello, this is Rick Utzer with AirgunWeb.com, and I'm here at Umarex USA to talk to JB. How you doing, JB?
I'm good, Rick. How are you?
I'm doing great. You've had us here for American Airgunner.
We have. Yeah, I appreciate you coming in. It's been a good couple of days.
I had a ball. We got some great footage. I think we met your deadline schedule. I think you cranked some work out of us those couple of days, didn't you?
Well, it helps when we have professionals on behind the camera and in front of the camera.
There you go. That was pretty nice. I like that. Tell me what you've got going on here at Fort Smith.
Well, I've been working with Rob Potter now for almost 2 years, I guess, going. They're out of Arizona, the Tempe area, and they run a international air shooting sports program, and that has 3 different disciplines within it: a stills program, a 3-gun program, and a defensive pistol program. So I've kind of been talking to him since the early stages before even the rules were developed. And so Umarex were a sponsor of that program.
Which only makes sense because you guys really focus on that replica airgun market.
Yeah, I mean,
action pistol market, yeah.
Well, I mean, that's where Umarex got their start back in the 70s, was blank firing replicas, which came about from the prohibitions of owning firearms in Germany. So we're the king of replicas. Now, for us, we have a lot of CO2 and green gas replicas, both in pellet pistol, BB guns, and airsoft pistols.
Right. In the IASS, it could be primarily for pellet and airsoft, right?
Correct.
Correct. Okay.
That's due to ricochet, because you don't really want to fire a steel BB at a metal plate.
Exactly. And I've had a little experience, if you guys have been watching my channel, I've had a little experience with the IASS program, and it is a hoot. What really has to be excited about it is that unlike maybe if you were going to try and do it with traditional firearms, you would not really give an 8-year-old an AR-15 and say, here, shoot these targets. No,
absolutely not. In fact, in the in Steel Challenge, I started my son at 10 years old with 22 caliber, 22 long rifle, and that's pretty typical. 10-year-old is the minimum age for Steel Challenge. So in the international air shooting sports, our 8-year-old is the minimum. Right. And of course, I would just exercise caution for maturity level.
Sure, you have to know your child before you involve them. And I really encourage parents, if you're going to have your children do something like that, you do something like that, so that you have both working together.
Make it a family activity.
Absolutely. I can only imagine the kind of exposure you're going to have here at Fort Smith. Are you putting together some sort of competitive team, right?
Well, we're putting together our inaugural event for the River Valley here in the Arkansas River Valley around the Fort Smith region. Okay. So we've teamed up with Rob Potter. He's actually coming in on the 8th to conduct a pistol training course, NRA Level 1 pistol training course, which 4 of our Umarex employees are going to become trained in that regard, so that we can then potentially, if the interest is there in the region, and I think it will be, have a club form. And then from that club, we'll have our 4 coaches. Our aim is to have sanctioned events for the International Air Shooting Sports Program, and then possibly eventually a nationals here.
Excellent. I know we're thinking about doing something in Havasu. I don't know, man. We might have a little competition.
A little rivalry?
A little bit. We'll have to see. I'm going to have to go get some Cecil's Army buddies to come out and start practicing.
I would say you probably should practice.
Oh, man. That's just mean. Anything else that is going on here at Umarex we need to know about?
Everyone knows that Umarex is a major sponsor of American Airgunner TV show.
July. We got July.
Yeah, July starts the new season. We're continuing to work with Tom, the godfather of Airguns, and Jim Chapman and Steve Kreiner will be hunting as well on the show. And we've done a little bit of traveling. We went to the NRA National Museum, so we'll have a little special look at some older airguns there in the show too. Okay. So yeah, please tune in.
Anyway, this is Rick with AirgunWeb.com. Thank you, JB.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it. Thanks for watching.